Hey everyone! Time for another part of Final Fantasy V, No Guild Challenge. I use the term challenge very loosely because... Anyway, I went ahead and raided more. I couldn't remember what all was there, but we grabbed the 7th piano, and we grabbed the main gauche. Well, another one, anyway. I thought there was an air knife hiding somewhere, which makes me sad. I really want one. But, anyway, more. Really, already? Okay. You're using Ramuh. You're using Titan. You're using Ifrit. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, and the Titan doesn't work. Yeah, let's get out of here. Why'd you use Gaia's Wrath? Oh, yeah, it's because you were on auto. Yeah, that was like the last thing you used. Okay, so if we come across any of those flames, that's a no-go. The arrangement for this tune is really good. I cannot remember where all the treasure is. Okay. Titan, Ramuh, Ifrit, Ramuh. Faris can use Titan A-OK now because she has the gold hairpin. And I gave her a dancing dagger for a little bit more speed and a little more magic. Well, that's a whole round blown. Yes, hurry up. Waste your MP and let's go. Colossal waste of MP. Ugh. As far as I wait a minute. Is there a ribbon here? I want to say yes. And I need to make sure I grab it because only a very small part of this forest will be accessible again. And of course, we cannot forget the Aegis. I mean, Flame Shield is pretty cool, don't get me wrong, but you're a fool if you don't take Aegis. Straight up. Hey, that's something nice. Hey, another magic, a point of magic, 300 points of defense, a little more magic defense. Why not? Why wouldn't I want that? I would love to sit here and farm them, but yeah, let's get here. Am I thinking of the Dimensional Rift that has the ribbon in the forest area? I really don't know. There's a Phoenix down. I could just check online. Although I'm trying to do this with as little checking as possible. Yeah, you're fine. You know, there's a Morning Star here, which we're almost certainly not going to use. Well, the remix of this tune is really good. Gotta be fair here. I can't remember. All this gil that I just don't need. It sounds so much more ominous and mysterious now than it did before, which is great. I've told the story a million times, but the first time I ever heard this tune and got the Forest of More, where it's all dark and stuff like that, you just know that something bad's going to happen. And when you know it, it does. Like, really bad. That's not going to work. No. Of course it's not going to work. A cottage, that's really nice. Whoopsie. Well, that mini magician is not having a good day. Oh, he survived. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Goliath tonic. I'm going to check anyway. I'm scared of leaving something behind. I think I got everything, but I'm not sure. Did I ever have a tab open for this? Yeah, I could have learned Aeroga from Metamorph, as it turns out. I'm on the wrong page, but good to know. I mean, I also could have learned level 2 old from the level checker. That's what I thought. But it's easier to just do it on the Magic Dragons. Let's see. It'd help if I could spell. I guess that's the right one. Oh, there it is. Music's nice, so I'm just letting it play. It's fine. Okay, technically I missed one thing, but it's an ether. Okay. I was thinking of Interdimensional Rift. Better safe than sorry. There's still three treasures I can grab. Okay, where's the Morning Star? Let's just run. Did I save? I'm gonna save now. There's our Morning Star. What was that noise? Oh no, Smokey, help us! I don't think Smokey can stop this one. Oh boy. Access set the forest on fire. But no. There we go. Couldn't remember how to get to it. And boy, the Moogle pops up fast here. You have to wait for a little bit from the dude on the original. I should know. I've gone through the Pixel Remaster before. Old habits from previous versions, I guess. Good bow. So now we have Aegis. That's handy. No, yeah, that's a free end too, now that I think about it. Okay, time to change jobs. And, it's the first time you're going to see this on camera. We're going Berserker. We're going Artful Dodger. Nope. We want Death Sickles. That's all fine. You know what? We can even use Reflect Rings. Why not? It's fine. We want Berserker. I got the level 1 before just so I can put on Berserk, but it was super not necessary. No, Death Sickle. The entire reason why we farmed up Death Sickles. And everybody stays in the back row. You know the strategy. And if you don't know the strategy by now, you'll learn. Free in, go! Now, we have the means of doing this the normal person way. But we're going to do it my brain damaged way. Oh my god, get out. If you're wondering what the miss is... Oh, damn it. Guys, are you fucking serious? Just kill them. We have to go back and heal. Oh, now it works. Now remember, we are in the back row, that's why we're doing so little. But damage isn't even the point. There's a reason I'm putting them in the back row. I'll explain once we get there, if we get there. And yes, that is a Blue Magic song we can learn, but we're not going to. The one that made us mini. Guys, for the love of God, run. Guys, please, for the love of God, run. I only have like a couple mallets. Jesus Christ, this is harder than the boss battle. Come on. Guys, for fuck's sake! Jesus Christ. This is pathetic. Do Berserkers not run? I thought they could run. Man, fuck you guys. You're terrible. Okay, because you guys can't be trusted, I guess I have to put you in the front row. Jesus. Idiots. Flame Tongue. Guys, please. I should have just changed when I got up there. I wanted to get the free heal. Now I've got to use Precious High Pots. Jesus Christ, get the shit beat out of him. Okay. Everybody to the back row. But why would you want to put fighters in the back row? Well, I should probably save. Now these crystals are notorious. Once they get down to like a quarter, a third of their life remaining, I forget which, they start nuking everybody for a lot of damage. And they all have a different element they absorb. So they're tricky to just carpet bomb. But there is something special about them. This is one of those few bosses that can be insta-death. And that means Death Sickles. Now, why keep these guys in the back row? Simple answer, so they won't do as much damage. I don't want to trigger, like, I don't want to kill them via hit points, because if we're doing it via, we're killing them via hit points, that means we're getting the shit nicked out of us. So the plan, and I've done this plenty of times before, is to just let the Berserkers do their thing, do low amounts of damage, and wait for death to proc. Now we just wait. This is as many troubles as I had with the Quadzerker run. This was actually one of the easier fights to run just because of the Death Sickles. Like winning with Quadzerkers, there's one. Winning with Quadzerkers without the Death Sickles is extremely rough. Is it possible? Probably, maybe. But I mean, boy, Death Sickles make it a lot easier. And even then, you have to level a ton. I was 40 by the time I got past Sandworm. Anytime you see those misses, that's Death trying to proc. There's another one. I was getting a little worried about that front one. He's taking a bunch of damage with no procs. I'm getting a little worried about that one up there. Ah. There we go. We should be fine. Even if we have to kill him the conventional way, it should be fine. Should be close to triggering his nukes. There we go. Now, why are butts in them doing so much more damage? Shame we had to use waste 15 ABP on Berserker, but I mean, it makes the fight easier, so I don't have to think about it. If you're doing a 4-job Fiesta and you get Berserker, it's not all bad. Just make sure you follow out the 4 Death Sickles. Give a Berserker Artful Dodger, and they're pretty nifty. Because Berserkers are super slow. With Artful Dodger, I want to say you're doubling their speed. Probably more than that, actually. I'm not sure. What a nerd. You got beat up by a girl, LOL. Uh-oh. Oof. 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 Oh, no, you don't. This moment is pretty badass, though. Look at him. He's gone super Gallop. X-Death! Now, unfortunately, Gallop's going to take a while to kill him because he's in the back row. Well, he does have the reflect ring, so there is that. Never mind, that helps. I forgot. I think subconsciously my mind was telling me to put on the put on a reflect ring. Put on a reflect ring. And I'm like, I don't really need it because only half the nukes that the crystals use will even be reflected off, and even then it'll heal them. Why don't I put on the reflect ring? It's for this. Derp. Long lost memories. Now, it's impossible to lose this battle. Even if Gallop is reduced to 0 hit points, he'll keep fighting. You just have to do so much damage to X-Death and the fight will end. I'll tell you what, this fight really sucks if you happen to have Gallop on like a chemist or something like that. Because it takes forever. Yep, 0 hit points, but he can still fight. I'll show you my true power. Is this where he does the triple nuke? Yeah, he even reflects flare. Nah. Or is that a double nuke? Yeah, he does holy, which is rich coming from him. Okay, we can't block Meteor. Fair enough. Yeah, Gallop's chances of surviving this are nil. Why won't you die? It takes a lot more than that for me to kick the bucket. I'll destroy you, X-Death. Even if it means I have to. Take you to the afterlife myself. Fool, all the anger and hatred in existence would never be enough to defeat me. This isn't anger. Or hatred. Then what is it? Ow. He eated the crystals. Ow. I'm going home. That hurt. It's about time you lazy asses got up. Jeez. Gallop's got to do everything himself. Or Cryo tried. And now it's very sad. Kiraga does not work. Raise does not work. Phoenix down. Elixir. Nothing. Gallop's flame is flickered out. Now, on the original version, this was also a timed event. You could talk to her, but nothing would happen. You just have to kind of wander around for a bit, and then time would pass, and then she'd just get up on her own. They kind of expedited a lot of those hurry up and wait moments in the game. Old guy hasn't even been dead for 2 minutes. He's already talking to her. But he has a present for her. And now Crowd can use all of Galif's abilities. So you lose no experience or anything like that. She'll be the same level as Galif was, have all the same APP, jobs level, blah, blah, blah. I don't think she wears his equipment. In fact, she starts jobless, and I think his equipment just gets ejected back into your inventory. But there is a difference between her and him. He has high strength and vitality. She has high magic and speed. So Ferris is no longer your quickest. But she's still very quick. Like, Ferris is the all-rounder. And now Bustit is the strongest. By default. That's why whenever I do challenge runs, solo runs, I take Ferris because, again, she's the most balanced. And for most of the game, she's the fastest. It's a lot harder to make up agility than it is to make up other stats. Okay, there's nothing else to do in this area, so the only thing left to do in this world is to go to Xdeath's place. Now, I'm going to make absolutely sure I didn't miss anything in this world that I really, really need. I don't think I have. I'll probably go farm up those tents just because. But that's like that's a short time thing, since I still have plenty left. Oh, where the hell am I going? Yeah, follow the big bridge, idiot. Yeah, okay, it even keeps her as a berserker. Okay, fair enough. Although her hit points are really low. Holy shit. Why is her HP so low? Is that a glitch? Like, she's not going to have as much as Butts or Ferris, but like... That's an interesting glitch. Yeah, okay. Change her, like, 1032 is her base health. But even though I had her as Berserker, that's interesting. It's very interesting. Huh. Anyway, I gotta swap around jobs and stuff, figure out what I'm gonna do. Figure out how I'm gonna proceed. Actually, you know what? I will do one thing. Because I'm gonna hunt for blue magic off camera. No, get that off. I'm not sure why I'm Crow right now, but whatever. Maybe her for a little bit. She's cool. Yeah, even I'm calling her Crow now. And that confuses me because there's a Crow in Final Fantasy XIV. And she also has a grandpa named Galif. But, whereas this Cryo is a normal human girl, the one in 14 is a Lalafell. Oh, let's go ahead and grab all this treasure. Why not? I know, I'm wasting potential ABP that could be used on something else, but whatever. I'm just trying to do this part real quick so I can, so we don't miss any story bits. Listen here, you little shit. Okay, what was even down here? Was one of them a cottage? That's an ether. Diamond shield. Okay, that's helpful. Death sickles are fun! Although really you should not be playing Berserker unless you absolutely have to. And you don't have to for those crystals either. But it's just a fun little trick that I had to... When you're playing Quad Zerker, there's not... You have to try and get as clever as you can. Or at least hope for the best for different things. That's why you keep... Normally you keep Mage Mashers the entire game. And let me tell you, the Mage Masher made it possible for Quad Zerkers to beat Omniscient. It took hours, but it worked. Plus, when you can't switch to anything else, you gotta keep like any status things that you can. So keeping Death Sickles, keeping Mage Mashers. We didn't really have much else in the way of stuff. Thankfully, Berserkers could use Mangosh, so you're able to use those. Berserkers can use shields, that's helpful. It's just Berserkers are incredibly freaking slow. Well. Risen from the grave, only to be denied your further existence once again. If you want to get really nasty with Berserker, give him barehanded. You want to get even nastier? Put Berserk on a monk. And the nastiest, Freelancer with Berserk. And whatever else you want to put on. Because he'll have Thief's natural speed. He'll have the monk's strength and vitality. And he'll have natural barehanded because of mastering monk. Like, I think there's only a couple exceptions, but any passives you learn, if the job is mastered, all the passives will transfer over to Freelancer and they become natural abilities. You don't have to equip them anymore, so you don't have to put on barehanded. Okay, there's one passive I just thought of, Berserk. For obvious reasons, that's not natural to a Freelancer, even when mastered. You still have to equip it. Maybe not all passives. Did they get like counter? They might, I don't know. You might have to equip counter. Okay, I might need to look into that a little bit more than just try to rely on my really bad memory. Yep. We out. Good, first one to die. These poor wolves are just getting butchered. Ferris isn't blind, she's just a cool girl. I can still leave, right? Yeah, I was afraid about that. I was wondering, I could not remember if that's how that worked. Because technically it's casting the spell. Okay, that was a little rough, but that's okay. We'll just tent up out here, it's fine. Okay, I need to figure out what last-minute prep I need to do in this world. But that'll be a wrap for now. Thank you all for watching. Next time, Exodus Castle. Later.